Hello, hello. It's Nienke here from ninks.com. So I am going to show you a greeting card I made using the Flowering Cactus Medley. It's been my theme of the month. I've been having so much fun with this set, and I've made probably over, I don't even know, 400 projects. And with it, I've been mass producing using this kit, so it has just been fun. And I've not shared everything that I did on YouTube just because I think everyone will get bored with it. But I love it. It's been so much fun. Okay, so I'm using the stamp set and then all of the paper that came with the medley. But let's start with our card base. I used the card base of Mossy Meadow, just 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Fold this in half. Because it is a dark base, you will have to put a basic white piece in the middle to write on, or what I sometimes do is just use a white gel pen. If you have a dark base, you don't need to put a matte if you use a white gel pen, which is perfectly fine. So there is our card base. I have a mat of basic white cardstock, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. So it's going to leave a 1/4 of an inch all round, border all round. So let's add that. Hold on, I've got my whole bone folder full of glue. Okay, got that all cleaned up, and I found my silicone craft sheet. Can you believe it? I don't know how long that has been missing. It's because my table is an absolute mess. Grateful I found that underneath a heap of stuff that I need to get done pretty soon. Okay, am I in frame? I hope so. I zoomed in a bit and now I'm not sure. Okay, so a basic white mat, and then I have a piece of Pear Pizzazz, which is 5 7/8 by 3 5/8. So it's going to give us about a 1/16 of an inch border, just for the contrast. I like matting. Okay, now I'm not going to put any glue over this die cut. Oh, I'll show you what I did. I took my piece of Pear Pizzazz cardstock and used the dye, that textured dye from the Flowering Cactus dyes. I'll show you. And just ran it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and it made this. I'll show you. So it's this one. See this long one? So I just put that on my cardstock and ran it through. And then what I also used is this cactus one from Mossy Meadow, and it cut out that one. So those were the dies, including the round cactus one that I used for this project. So now that is down, I got from the DSP 3/4 of an inch by 4 different patterns or different DSP, and I'm just going to adhere that down. And now you can use any side. Obviously I've got other cards. I just used different DSPs, and just gives them that subtle difference, but they're all beautiful. Come on, probably need to change my cutting blade again. Okay, this one I'm just going to adhere straight in the middle, try and get it sort of center and in the middle, up and down. You don't have to do that. Let's pull it down a little bit. You don't have to do that wherever you want. I like mine to be in the middle. Put that one on. Oh, it's the opposite one of that. I just grab some scrap pieces that I had left, cut them in strips. Okay, let's put this one up in that corner now. So just at a little angle. Do this one. There's a nice purple floral. If you want to do purple, Highland Heather, I think, is the actual. Oh my, look at that. Thank goodness I found my silicone mat. Otherwise, that would have been all over my mat. Okay, let's put that one there. Isn't that looking pretty already? Now this, we just want to let dry for us. While we let this dry, I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I'm also going to use the round cactus with Pear Pizzazz and Calypso Coral. I have another video, previous one, where I already showed how to do that technique, so I'm not going to do that now because it takes a little while, and just to keep the videos a little bit shorter, you can go and watch the one. I will have it up somewhere for you. Okay, Life, let's do this one. Life can get kind of prickly. I can't see. I'm going to pull it a bit closer to me so that I can have it in the middle. And I hope it's straight. Who knows? You can probably see better than I can. Oh, that's not too bad. Excellent. And then I want to use my bunch, and I'm not going to remember the name. I'll link it down and also have it on the project sheet on my blog. It would have been nice if we had the bunches' names on them, right? Because I can never remember what their names are. Label, I don't know. How far do we want this in? Let's just do the little side here. I hope that's, I'm just eyeballing. Oh, not too bad. Do we want it, do we want it a little bit more? Let's do a little bit more. Yeah, because I cannot remember the names of the bunches. Is that sort of it? Okay, let's do this one more. I don't know. Is it good? That's fine. Okay, find a spot for this. Now, do we want to pop this up? Yeah, do we? Yes, we do. So if I have that one around about there, now that one there, let's put this on first. Now, oh, this is a good spot to show you this. If you haven't seen me do this yet, so I had liquid glue there, would have made a huge mess on my work surface, but now it's dry on my silicone craft mat, and look at that. It just rolls off into a little ball, and we can chuck that away. If it was on here, oh, it would have been sticky for ages. So that's why I like my craft mat. Now with this one, I could avoid this area for glue because it seeps out the little holes. But now with this die cut, it's not really possible to avoid having glue. So, and because of all of this texture, you need a lot of glue on there, otherwise it's going to struggle to stick. Look at that. I cannot craft without that thing. Let me just get my placing right here. So that about there, that about there, that about there. Just hold that for a second, otherwise it might come up again. And then let's pop up our sentiment. Life can get kind of pretty. One, two, and another one. Move the backings. Have this over that center. Yeah, it looks good. There we go. That one there, and then I'm going to add this little calypso coral cactus over there. Just use a small one right there, mini dimensional right there, and then a bigger one in the middle. My cactus just over the sentiment a little bit. I like it. Okay, and let's do a little bow. With the twine is so thin, I like doubling it up. And because we have the two colors in the medley, it just makes sense to me. What I also used quite a bit with this medley was the Mossy Meadow braided linen trim from the January to June mini catalog. Should have shown you, but I'm sure I showed you how to do. Let me just show you. Okay, so put the two ends together, make a loop around your finger. Keep your end quite, I can do it quite short. If you struggle, keep your end longer, around the top, over the top, and then I'm holding the whole thing all the time so that it doesn't get loose, and then stick that through there. You can do it the opposite way too, but and then I try to hold that knot, because if you don't really hold the knot, it tends to want to go this way and that, and then it twists the loops. With twine it's not that big of a deal. With ribbon it is a bit more of a thing. Let's take this apart. I like the look of that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's keep these. Whoops, they are pulled the wrong side, so I don't want to pull the inside. There we go. I used to really struggle with ribbon tying on camera. Now it's fine. Practice. That about the same length? Looks like it. It's our twine mini glue dot. Take your pick tool and roll it up until it's a little worm like this. Put it at the back, and then now it's actually stuck. Your twine bow is stuck to your take your pick tool, so you can just use that to get it exactly where you want. Let's do our little bow there, just not covering. Let's go this way, not covering our sentiment like that, and then we can add our thorns. I just cannot get myself to omit the thorns in this project because they are so cute. And what we're also going to do is a little sombrero. Is that what it's called? Little hat on top of our cactus. You get bigger ones of the felt flowers in the medley, but I ran out. As I told you, I have made many projects with this medley. So we're going to use a little teeny tiny. Let's look for that's a tiny one. Get it the whoops, come on, get it the right way round on the tip there, and then a medium one over here, and a large one right about there. And then the only thing we're missing is bling. I used the champagne rhinestones with this medley just because I love the pinkish color. It draws on the calypso coral color and just make the rhinestones look pink. That champagne pink works perfect with this. Can get this out of the way, that out of the way. Cover this sharp edge. Okay, do we want, let's put a little one over here, and another little one over there, and let's put a big one just because we can, right? Big one over there. That just rounds the entire project off, I feel. Okay, so there is our card. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.